is in session just in time for ACC lacrosse in session. Welcome inside the JMA Wireless Dome. The Syracuse Orange on a 2-game skid. Duke has won 2 in a row. One of the tightest matchups in the entirety of the conference today on this Saturday night. And off the post. Wow. How unlucky is Duke right now?
Is that 3 pipes?
That's 3.
Oh my goodness.
Might equal their entire season total at this point. And Syracuse takes it away. Might have been one of the longest possessions we've seen, and the pipe is rung 3 times.
Spots going back to that today too.
That was a change that Coach Gate made last game. Passed inside to Cook. He goes low to low, and meeting him is the new Duke goalkeeper, William Helm, the St. Lawrence transfer.
Guy that really fell into Duke's lap cam in the transfer portal.
Yeah, a guy at a St. Lawrence, a D3 program. He cold emailed Duke and Coach Danowski and said, hey, I want to play at that level. He came to provide some depth, and an assistant coach said, hey, I actually think that you should be the starter, the man up. One of 20 D1 teams above 50%.
Low volume though, but high success rate, as you said.
Inside, the bouncer. Did Mark make that save? Wow, it's incredible.
Numbers.
Burwhistle to the far wing. Ooh, great save. Helm right there. Good play for Johns Hopkins, one of Syracuse's bitter rivals, and joined Coach Gates' staff last year. A ripper of a shot bounces right into the stick of Will Mark. So now Mark can thank his stick and not the post.
That's right, big plays.
Naso all the way, and the ball's loose. Will Mark controls. Syracuse, the long pass, football style to Kirst. Sitting on 2 goals. Nice move right into the body of Helm. So it's Duke's ball.
Can't have that.
Jake Caputo winds up. Will Mark stonewalls him. That's save number 7 for Mark.
Yeah, that's not a great shot from Caputo.
With 2 goals.
That was unexpected. It's been great.
Kirst lowers his shoulder off the bottom of the stick of Helm. Pass back inside, Thompson blocked away. Duke comes up with it. So staying on the offensive end, Coach Danowski said he likes to keep him there.
Got a penalty.
Yeah, delayed penalty. McAdory dives in. It's stopped by Mark. Either way, the first penalty flag will be awarded. There might be a second on that.
And then Alexo gets beat down, goal line extended, pushes McAdory in the back. You know, he kind of dove into the crease to shoot that ball anyway, so, you know, you can kind of go
on the season. So now they've dove under 50%. All the options in the world. Balsamo again hits the post. O'Neal, a great save by Mark. It rolls out, Duke wins the chase, they keep it. 1 player down is Syracuse, 1 still sitting in the box. McAdory, Balsamo, Will Mark there. Talk about 2 men down for an Orange team that's lost 2 in a row. And right now the Cuse don't look like it. SU burns off both penalties. They're back 5 to Syracuse, but the Orange have an 8-6 advantage. O'Neal's come alive. Ledman, full head of steam. Mark blocks it down.
I was getting into this before that Roa penalty sequence. Last year, the Orange had 1 game where one of the goaltenders had 13 saves. So far this season, Will Mark has had 4 of such games. And he's got 13 saves already today, so make it 5 for 6.
O'Neal scored the last goal, has 2 today. To a streaker. That's the long stick Carpenter, and he missed off the body of Mark. Lauer there, preseason All-American, preseason All-ACC. McAdory off a screen. He's wide open, head fake. What a stop by Mark.
Both these goalies coming into this game, 2 of the best in the entire ACC, and showing it off a bit today. Obviously, Will Mark with a big game so far. William Helm off to a slow start, but picked it up in the second quarter. Both of them, you know, Mark having the advantage in the saves. 15 already in the first half.
Will Mark has been a standout. The LIU transfer has really stood on his head this entire season. But again, I want to point your attention to those 2 power play goals that William Helm has allowed. Going into this game, Duke had killed off 17 of team's 20 man-up opportunities, and Syracuse, on the first 2 that they get, they turn them into goals. So it's really a department where Duke isn't used to allowing too many goals, and Syracuse has exploited that, and they found 2 that way.
Duke, the second best man-down defense in the entire country, but it all comes down to Will Mark, who has been spectacular. How much of momentum shifts does this give for Will Mark, a guy that, has struggled over the last couple of games, but to play this type of performance against a number 6 team like Duke?
Well, the big-time players show up in big-time moments. It's kind of a cliche saying, but you hear it a whole lot. Will Mark probably having his best start to a game in a game that Syracuse can't really afford to lose.
And of course, William Helm, despite the early struggles in this one, he's still made some really good saves, keeping Syracuse to just 8 goals in the first half. It feels like they could have had a lot more advantages. They took advantage of the man-up offense, scoring a pair of goals.
Naso, Johnny Rachusa at the X. Naso wins it. Quick in transition. Carpenter, McAdory. Wow! Mark stood in the right spot and went right into his chest.
Wow. Shots.
Turns around on the long pull. A great defense by Alexo. O'Neal fakes it, looking for a hat trick. Will Mark stonewalls him.
And sometimes you don't see it all the way through.
Good give and go. Trying to go low, it's stopped in the crease.
Rice winning the race to that sideline as well to win the possession.
Leo's been quiet, the freshman wearing 7. Hiltz loses it. The double on the goalie, Helm. National Lacrosse League for 17 years. And funny enough, when Gary Gate went into retirement in 2006, as Duke moves quickly, they hit another post. That's number 11. Schelling just scored the leading goal. McAdory, sidewinder, off the bounce, it stopped.
Gotta get a GB. Oh, 60 minutes. This isn't a part of that.
6 seconds, 5. Caputo needs something to work out. BTB, it's stopped down. Will Mark.
Look out here, numbers.
Balsamo streaking. On his left, Ledman low. Mark, a big time stop. The rebound is pure.
Defensively, over to Ledman. He's got space for a shot. No. Mark makes the save, but then Williams has the wherewithal to scoop it up and then bang it in off the rebound. That's not
4 goals for the junior. McKenzie, Mark there. Well, Mark's doing everything he can. How about 22 saves?
Are you kidding me?
22. That's a season high.
He set a record at LIU with 30 saves in a game. Maybe he does that.
30. Murphy stays on the field. That's not the shot you want. You have a reserve short stick defensive midi. Samo plays with his food, 10 to shoot. Now 9. Duke realizes it. Wow! Mark made the save. Number 23. The shot clock resets. Duke will take it. It's to work quick. Roa, great save. Hiltz. Naso wins it. What a huge win in transition. O'Neal, step down, stops his motion. There it is. Mark, number 24. Who is the hero?
Trying to go inside.
Spallina low. Hiltz. What a stop! It's still free. It's called a foul on Syracuse. Duke takes it. What an opportunity. 20 to play.
Here he is.
They want it with O'Neal. A shot. Mark saves it. Save number 25. 10 seconds to play. Syracuse loses it. It's still loose. Who's going to pick it up? It's Cuse. And that'll run out the game clock. We're headed to extra lacrosse. 20 to shoot.
Good recovery by Syracuse.
But McAdory has a shorty. McAdory inside. What a save! Rebound loose.
It's McAdory, like Houdini. One-on-one with a short stick. That's Carter Rice. Spins by him through 3 Syracuse defenders, splits them, and then fires it off the leg of Mark. Gets it back to his right hand. Rice allows him to go that way. Alexo leads with the stick and misses. Mark stands it up though. Then
still 40 to shoot for the Orange. Great save made on that low shot by Roa. Shot clock. Balsamo. The freshman wins it! Duke, its first ever victory in the Dome. 14-13 the final.